All right, welcome back to my guitar and banjo workshop, the place where I come to spend my time to detox, and this is like my therapy. What I do is just kind of find instruments that are decent instruments that people are getting rid of pretty cheap. They don't play them anymore. Kind of refurbish them, bring them back to life, and find them new homes, and maybe make a couple dollars while I'm doing it. All right. What I've got today is an Epiphone AJ200. Been sitting in a guy's closet for years. Remarkable good condition. There's not a dent in it, not a scratch on it. It is amazing for an instrument that hasn't been played in years. And you can see the strings, I don't know how well you can see, they are a rusty mess. But I did go ahead and tune it anyway, because I can't wait to see what it sounds like with new strings. It's still ringing. I think it's a good guitar. All right, see you in a few minutes. Can't find my little tuning wrench, so gotta definitely do this one the hard way. But that's okay. That's all right. It's the joy and the time I get to spend with the instrument that matters. All right. Just cut a little strip and a business card, an old card someone gave me, and some regular steel wool without any soap in it. And just giving it going over a couple times just to, clean off any tarnish that's been on them. Because you really want your guitar to look good. Nothing sticks out better than clean frets, I'll tell you. And dirty frets, they're bad. It's kind of like shining your shoes, I think. You know, people are like, well, no one looks at your feet. Yeah, they do. People look at your shoes. The same thing with your guitar, with your instruments. If they're not clean, we'll just have to assume that you don't care enough to take care of them. So take a few minutes, and all it is just a minute. Whenever you change the strings, to give the frets just a little polish. It's not hurting them. It's not taking anything off of them. As far as cutting them down or anything like that, it's just polishing them, man. They're just shining. That's all you got to do. Make them shine, make them shine. Love your instrument. All right, didn't want you to suffer through that whole thing, so I'll splice the video. All right, I doubt this fretboard has been oiled since this guitar was sold. So just some regular, fretboard lemon oil. All right. I'm told you're supposed to keep it off the finish of the body of the guitar. So we're going to be careful to do that. All right. So we're just going to rub it in here. I've done this on some that were so dry, so pitiful that you could see the oil just soaking up, just being soaked up by the wood. It was like a thirsty animal, drinking at a trough or something. Did it, let it sit for a couple minutes, wiped it over, went and did it again. Did it 3 times before we were finished. And fretboard was a completely different color. So, buy some of this. Now, it's not super cheap, but it's not expensive either. And it'll last you forever. You'll probably only have to buy 1 bottle as long as you live. And I change strings a lot on guitars. I promise you I do. And that's all I've used. So between our personal guitars, which we have several. And in the last 12 months, I've bought and sold 10 guitars just as a hobby. So change them a lot, and I always oil them, plus that and 3 banjos. So you can, you know, it doesn't go away. I'll have that bottle the rest of my life. All right, so yeah. All right, so we made it back, and I didn't bore you with the whole process of stringing it up. It went really quickly, no problems at all. So I told you it was a Epiphone AJ200. I was wrong, I'm sorry. It's an Epiphone AJ220. A lot of times you see these in sunburst. They're very pretty, and but this one is natural, and it sounds absolutely incredible. So the strings are still stretching, so I've been sitting here talking, and just a little bit, not much at all. The G string is always the one, as I would tell you. There you go. Perfect. Thing is still in tune. All right. So I hope you can remember what it sounded like the first time. Just my fingernail, no pick. A little sour note, but it's okay. You can hear the guitar. And I'm telling you, it is amazing, folks. It's absolutely amazing what a new set of strings can do for you. This is a guitar that I would take anywhere and play with any group of people, not be embarrassed. But listen, I just do these, and I love making the videos. Nobody watches them, I don't really care. But you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a nice instrument. This is a nice instrument. You know, some people say, oh, it's just an entry-level guitar. It's probably a step above an entry-level guitar. It's a great neck on it, a solid top. It's very easy to play. The action on this guitar is perfect. And it's been sitting in a closet for years with strings on it, full tension, everything. I didn't have to touch anything. I didn't have to adjust the neck. I didn't have to mess with the saddle. I didn't have to do anything. It's perfect. I mean, it is as low as you can get. There's not a buzz on this thing. It plays great. It's smooth. It feels incredible. So, you know, these old instruments, a lot of people just discard them. They're a little dirty. Strings are rusty. They're good instruments. And if you want to start playing guitar or banjo, listen, find a good used instrument. You don't have to invest a ton of money. You can get a great instrument, you know, very good, for the same price that you can buy a new value pack, one that you're going to hate in 2 months. But, you know, I'm really proud of this. So all total, I bought it for $75. I've got $5 strings on it because I bought a 3-pack, 3 for $15, of these just basic D'Addario, you know, 10s, light gauge strings. They're smooth, they feel great, they're so easy on the fingers. I'm telling you, I might just start using them for my regular guitar, my regular playing. They're super nice. 80 bucks, I got $80 and an hour of work, less than an hour of work. Actually, only reason I have an hour is because I've been talking to you. Polished the frets, oiled the fretboard. I even oiled the bridge because I can. And, you know, cleaned it up, strung it up, and now we're going to go have a ball with it, and then we're going to put it up for sale, and someone's going to get a great deal on a good instrument that they're going to love for a long time. All right, y'all have fun, and, hey, happy picking.